reach C plus and above. Kijana alijaribu sana. He was just at the border there, Mr. Karuta. I think you saw it. But you see, he got it. If that boy got 30 A minus without that grade B minus that he got in languages, how can he get software engineering? And you remember he was competing for multimedia, which I also just pushed. So the point is, language here is the thing. Let us not imagine that language is an art. It is an art, yes, but playing a very critical role in placing students in science. So as we interact with them, as we do what we are doing, remember that it is language that is holding this people back from getting their career. I want to highlight finally education. Education as a course. You know, education, we forget about the various aspects of education, and we only push these students to education arts, education science. We forget that there is special needs education. We forget that there is what you call technology education. These teachers who are teaching in polytechnics, those ones are cluster 5. And when you are advising those students, tell them to go and check cluster 5. Very high qualification, the same qualifications required for the hardware engineering are the qualifications required for cluster 5, those who are teaching at the polytechnic. So there is also education arts with guidance and counseling. Some universities have embraced that. Bomet, Masai Mara, Kabianga, yes. And it is the second alternative for students who have this Bachelor of Arts. And actually, so many students do not know this, but have pushed quite a number into this way. If you go to Kabianga, I've been talking to the Kabianga guys, and we have joked there that please let us change the University of Kabianga to University of Kaneri, because it is connected students in Kabianga. What I wanted to say is this. In education as a course, the cluster points for education and why many of our students are missing it. Subject 1, you know, cluster is calculated based on 4 subjects. Subject 1, subject 2, subject 3, subject 4. Then the cluster points you score is what will make you competitive, where you get into that faculty or not, because that is where the cutoff is scored. Students score low cluster, which does not make them hit education arts or education science because of this. Subject 1 is English. In fact, it is only education where English now stands alone as a cluster subject. You know that colleagues, we are the ones who can make as many students go to do education or deny them this opportunity, because subject 1 that is being input in the system is education, is English. Subject 2, you take a science. Subject 3, you are required to take another science or a certain alternative if there is which is higher than that remaining science. But in subject 5, in subject 4, you are advised to take the language that you learn. Remember, in subject 1, you have taken English. So there was Kiswahili remaining. Then in subject 2, you put in science, Kiswahili is still remaining. In subject 3, you are asked to take a second science or any other subject that will be better than that science. But you know, once you take this subject 3, you have exhausted. By the time you are going to subject 4, you have that Kiswahili and you have alternatives here. And chances are, when I look at that list, chances are that this Kiswahili that is remaining will be slightly higher than the other two subjects. So this Kiswahili can go in as a second language. I'm trying to say that you are seeing the possibility that many times the two languages are used in placing students under education. And if these students are not qualified, then it means that their scores in the two languages are low, so they are not competitive in the class. I have just tried to input for a student. The student I was telling you, I've been struggling. I want to transfer him, but it's not very easy. I've just tried to input a key for a course, and I'll call the university, and you have agreed on what to do. So I have input, and immediately I did that. I'm told your cluster cutoff point of 20.8267 is lower than the recommended cutoff point for the course. Don't have a bargain. You can't bargain with that in the system. And when I have checked the scores, it is the two languages that has brought this one. He has higher score in business studies and history of sciences. So colleagues, cut the long story short, we are the people influencing the students to join the most competitive courses. Yes, we are an art subject, but we are the people putting these students in the science field. Without these languages, this student cannot get into law, this student cannot get into engineering, this student cannot get into a business, he can't get into, architecture, he can't get into the media, the journalism, he can't get there without language. That is how it